Hello everyone, welcome back to 24/7 United. As we all know, Manchester United had a 2-0 victory over Southampton today. Zlatan Ibrahimovic had both of the goals for Manchester United. He had an outstanding performance. Class. All the hype was about Paul Pogba coming back to United. As he says, I am coming home. I am coming back home. His debut for Manchester United. Jake, how do you think he played?
I think he played really well. He had a good game. He started off a little shaky with that mishit pass that he had with his first touch of the game. But after that, he was more composed, he was more confident, and he showcased his abilities for what Manchester United fans are ready to see for the near future and many more years to come. He played really well. He controlled the game as the game progressed, especially in the second half. That's when he took complete control of the match. He got the ball on his side of the field and then brought up all the way to the opponent's side of the field, and he just played really well. He was passing really well, and he made great runs, and he showed the confidence and swagger of a Manchester United player. He wasn't afraid to dribble, and he just had a really great overall game. And he also did really well in defense because multiple times he stopped attacks from occurring. So he played as a good box-to-box midfielder and a great performance. So I'm very happy from what I saw today.
Jake, Paul Pogba and Zlatan, they had an interview later today, and Zlatan said on Pogba's last touch, I believe, on goal for Manchester United, Zlatan's like, you should have passed, and he was joking around, putting his arm over Pogba. Jake, do you think Pogba should have passed it, or should he have taken the shot on goal like he did?
It was like the 92nd minute. I'm fine with him taking the shot. He wanted to get his goal in his debut. It wasn't a really big deal. Zlatan was just joking around with him. He should have had the shot, and he did take it, which shows he's not scared to take a shot, especially on his debut. And it was fine. He missed it, but it was a good performance overall, and there's nothing wrong with him not passing there and just taking the shot for himself.
Yeah. Just adding on to that. I pressed pause, and I kept on replaying it to see,
Replaying the play?
Yeah, I was replaying the play to see, if Zlatan was offsides, and he was offsides by a step, so I think it was the right decision for Paul Pogba. Switching up the subject a little, how do you think Manchester United played overall? In my opinion, I thought they played amazing. We had another great game. Hope we're going to be top on the table at the end of the year. But Jake, let's not get ahead of ourselves. How do you think we played today?
I think we played really well. We can't really get much better at this point in the season. It's very early, so you're not expecting the best team you could possibly think of, but they played really well. They were passing the ball well. They were playing as a team, and whenever they lost the ball, they all came together as a team and got the ball back and just kept attacking. And that's one thing that we didn't see when Louis van Gaal and David Moyes were our coaches, because both of them, even though they didn't want to admit it, it was more of a defensive style of play, or it was more of a possession style of play. Not many shots, quick shots, and quick passes going around, and not a lot of shots on goal. However, today we had a lot of shots on goal, a lot of opportunities that even weren't converted, with Anthony Martial having 2 at least, and we had a good day, a lot of shots on goal, so that was really good to see. It was exciting to watch, and a good performance by Manchester United. I'm kind of going to rate how the players did, because there weren't any players on our team that played horrific. Our whole team played really well. Obviously, David De Gea didn't have really any trouble today. You could say he had a good performance. He really had nothing against him today, so there's nothing to see any of his magical saves. But Antonio Valencia had a great game for Manchester United. He continuously ran down the flank, and even though him and Mata were a little caught off positionally when they were on the defensive side, because towards later the game a lot of crosses were going from that side of the field. On the offensive side, Valencia kept getting the ball, running down the flank and crossing it in or passing it back, and he had a really good game. Bailly had another fantastic performance. I'm really excited about him. Blind, another fantastic performance. Those two are pairing up really well together, forming a great partnership. And then Luke Shaw had a great game. He was doing the same thing that Valencia did, just on the opposite side, and he obviously earned Manchester United the penalty from his brilliant run that he did. So Nah, it wasn't a dive. I think he got fouled, and it was a good performance by them. Then for the two midfielders, Fellaini and Pogba, both were incredible. Pogba did turn over the ball a decent amount of times, but at least he was taking some risky passes and trying to create some opportunities. But Fellaini, everyone gave him a lot of slack for the past couple years, but these past two starts that he's had in the Premier League have been fantastic. He had a great game today. He stopped many offensive opportunities of Southampton from occurring, and he just gave ball back to Pogba. And what he did today was he was passing the ball forward. He was passing it forward. And as you know, he has a tendency to pack backwards, and he did pass backwards when it was needed, but he passed forwards more times than he normally does. Then for the three, we have Mata. I think Mata played another good game, but then we saw Mkhitaryan come in later, and Mkhitaryan looks like the real deal. He looks very good. He's fast, he's quick, and he's good at creating opportunities. Then we have Rooney, and Rooney, I don't think he had the best game. He was still slow, but he had a beautiful cross to Zlatan Ibrahimovic, which created the header goal. So well done to Rooney on that assist. I mean, we can't drop him when he keeps creating goals from occurring to occur.
My opinion on Rooney, he's a great player. He's our captain, but he goes back too much. I think, in my opinion, like Manchester United should be playing more forward, and as we were playing, and Rooney he's too slow. Like, he needs to push up the ball.
Yeah, he is slow. He is stopping these offensive opportunities from kind of occurring on our side because he's kind of holding up the play. But I mean, you have to give the guy credit. In the game last week, he scored a goal. In the game this week, he gave an assist. So he is playing well. He is playing well statistically. He is creating goal scoring opportunities. So that's why he's not going to be dropped. But he is playing slow at times and carelessly turning over the ball. On the left side, we had Martial, and Martial, I thought Martial played well if you're thinking of like the amount of opportunities. He played well dribbling it. He played well passing. He still is an old Anthony Martial. He should have had 2 goals that he didn't convert, which is why he either him or Rooney were the worst on the team today, in my opinion. But he still created opportunities. All he needs is that confidence. He's the one player, in my opinion, on Jose Mourinho's team that may not have all that confidence that he used to have from the previous season. He looks a little hesitant when he has goal scoring opportunities like that one. Like he didn't know what he dribbled too long. He was a little hesitant. So I mean, maybe his confidence is a little low at the moment, but I'm still excited to see what he has for the future because he's a very talented young player. And then up top we had Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who another good game. He scored 2 goals, and he's doing everything that Manchester United asked for him, which is to score. And as you said earlier in previous videos, Manchester United have been lacking that forward who continuously scores goals game after game after game for the past 3 years. I mean, we've had players who have scored goals, like last year Rashford, but he didn't play the whole season. But Zlatan has continuously scored goals this season. He scored 4 goals in the past 3 competitive games. And he's doing everything that many people doubted him to do. Everyone knew he would play well in the Premier League, but no one expected him to be this good. And he's just playing really well. So well done to him. Yeah.
For a really good performance from Manchester United, Jake, who was your man of the match? Mine is Zlatan. He played very well. 2 goals for Manchester United. He's a beast. He's a legend. He keeps on scoring, putting the ball in the back of the net. We've been lacking a striker for 3 years, and he's just what we needed. He was a boost we needed. He's very good. Jake, who was your man of the match?
This is a hard one because it goes between a couple of players. I thought Fellaini had a great game. Pogba played well. Bailly is still impressing me. He's playing really well. But I'm gonna have to agree with Josh on this one. I think Zlatan was the man of the match. He did his job. He scored his goals, and he's continuously done that. So I think Zlatan Ibrahimovic was the man of the match. But Fellaini was a close second. Fellaini played really well also. One thing I want to add about Jose Mourinho is he's instilling confidence in a lot of these players. If you look at Valencia last season wasn't this dominant. he didn't play this well. He lacked confidence. But when you see Mourinho come in as a new manager, Valencia is running down the flanks. He's being the old Valencia of when we got him a couple years ago, and when he was our number 7. He is running down the flanks and giving in crosses, and he's playing really well. And then we also have to add that Fellaini has been he's been horrible the past 3 years. I mean, he's had good performances every now and then for the past 3 years, but for the most part, he has obviously not been a fan favorite of Manchester United fans, and he just hasn't been putting in great performances. But it looks like Mourinho has restored Marouane Fellaini's confidence. He's playing like a beast now, and it looks like he's just full of confidence. He wants to play. He's not scared to play, and he's very confident in that. So well done to Jose Mourinho for instilling his confidence into them, which is increasing their own confidence. So that's pretty cool to see. And also for him starting Mata again. No one thought this would happen. Everyone thought Mata would be sold when Jose Mourinho first came in. So well done to him as well.
Thank you guys for watching this episode. This wraps it up. For the fans that are watching, thank you very much for supporting us. Jake,
your man of the match.
Comment your man of the match. Subscribe, like, and comment your man of the match. All right, once again.
We'll see you next week for the match preview.
Yeah,
Whole city.
Yeah. Once again, thank you guys for watching our channel. Spread the word to your friends and get as much people as you can to watch our videos. Thank you guys.